How we doing, everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 sim marketplace on the PS5 has started already to get a load of add-ons. Ones that I'm going to be looking at is the Concorde and the BAe 146. I'm just going to go through the screenshots and give you my thoughts, my opinions to those two aircrafts that have now made it onto the sim market. Let's dive in. Let's take a look at the Concorde first. Let's go through the screenshots. So we're going to start off with the Landor livery from British Airways over the Big Apple, looking absolutely stunning. And look at those afterburners, man. Now we've got two different liveries of the Negus. You can see you got the name British Airways, different liveries, but they're not major different from one another. It's just the name. And then we've got the Union Jack of the British Airways, and that is absolutely stunning, coming in into Heathrow. Look at that angle of attack coming in. Got the Air France, that looks lovely. I tell you what, haven't seen them in the screenshots because they haven't put them in there, but if they haven't got it in there, why haven't they? The Pepsi livery Concorde, that's got to be in there, isn't it? Right, guys? I mean, that's got to be in there. But there's no screenshots, but that has to be in there. I mean, that livery is awesome. I don't care what anyone says. That is brilliant. Why? It's just like, why wouldn't you put it in there? That's just going to be mad if you haven't. And then we got the original first livery, the prototype livery. And then we got the Singapore Airlines livery. Now this was an actual, I think this was an actual thing actually, was that it was half and half British Airways Negus livery and the other half was Singapore Airlines. I don't know whether that was to trying to promote to them. I'm not sure what the reason was behind that, but does look really stunning in the Singapore Airlines livery. Really nice. And then we get a look at the flight deck. Now look at this. I mean, just by this you can tell that there's going to be a lot of things happening and going on. And in the notes in the add-on where it's featured, the details, it says truly 3D flight deck featuring virtually every switch, dial, knob and gauge from the real Concorde instruments, constructed in 3D with smooth animations. Fully modelled forward passenger cabin with working doors and custom passenger sounds. That sounds pretty cool. I mean, it's got passenger sounds. That's awesome. That's a nice little feature added in there. Interactive points for ground crew operations such as jetway, fuel truck, power truck, baggage loading and catering truck. Crew figures in the virtual cockpit are coded to disappear when you occupy their seats. That's interesting. Now that's catch me there. So when it says seats and not seat, then obviously it must come with the flight engineer pilot. Am I right in saying that? And if they have, that is great detail. That's a nice little touch. We've got another screenshot here, like look at the dials. It's just old school. It's got the ins for navigation. So yeah, this is workhorse of an aircraft. And I love the old classic aircraft with all the old gauges and stuff and dials and needles. You know, that's proper. That's a proper pilot's office. I'm telling you, that's a proper pilot's office. You know what I mean? So it does look nice. Does look stunning. Yeah. So I can't wait to get done Friday. To do my little review on that, do a little bit of flying. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Let's head over to the Just Flights screenshots of the BAe 146 Professional. Starting off with the Dan Air livery. Look at that, that's stunning. Cobham, am I pronouncing that right? That's their livery as well. Got the Air UK, I love that. I'm glad they got that livery in there, the Air UK. We're gonna have so much fun flying this when I do get it. And the other thing is, I mean, I gotta give it to Just Flight. I gotta give them huge credit. I really do, because they do produce some stunning add-ons. Okay, they do produce some great add-ons, especially their civil aviation aircrafts. They really do. And they're detailed. I mean, look at the steps. Look at the lighting on the steps. I mean, that is just great detailed put in. And it comes with so many different variants as well. It's got the Continental Express, the old meatball livery. Hopefully it'll have the Northwest livery as well. Got the Aer Lingus. And that, I love that livery. That Aer Lingus livery, I absolutely love. I am not keen on their modern one, but that one I absolutely love. I mean, just look at the detail in the seats. I mean, all that writing there. This is the kind of work that they give. And we've got the PSA. Just look at the detail. Looking from the landing gear from here just really has got fantastic detail. I mean, the fuselage just looks clean from these pictures, like spot on perfection. Like I would believe that every rivet is where it should be. Like I don't think you'd see a rivet out of place where it shouldn't be. I think you'll see that everything is where it should be. I mean, the detailed, yeah, it's just great to see. I'd say this is about what, 70s, pre-80s. I mean, this has got to be from the PSA. Back then they just had those colors, didn't they? Their seats were just had all these vibrant colors. We've got the Titan Airways, which this looks like a combi, like half passenger, half cargo. I mean, it could be all cargo, but I don't know. And then we've got the TNT Express. Look at the detail, the lighting on the cargo door, and then obviously the tail light on the wing there. It just the detail, the level of detail and the modeling, it looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, it really does look brilliant. We have another interior here. I ain't quite sure what aircraft that might be from. The back of the headrests, you could see they've got the little phones there. I mean, that is a nice little touch, nice little feature right there. The whole interior just looks so clean. It looks really detailed. The lighting just looks fantastic. The overhead bins look great. Yeah, it looks proper sort of 80s, sort of pre-90s sort of era. Could be down there really, but those little phones, that's a nice little touch. You can see the phones with the little buttons. But again, seats look, the interior on the seats looks absolutely wonderful. But I can't really make out whether it's down there, whether it could be Air UK maybe. Don't know whether these are operational. I mean, obviously the phone wouldn't be operational, I wouldn't have thought, but some of the buttons on those left hand side maybe. And a galley, look at this galley. I mean, this looks really nice. So United Express, and I would say that is the Friendship livery. So it looks like it definitely is going to be the Friendship livery we're going to get. They might have the Battleship one in there. It'd be pretty cool if they do. So let's quickly look at the cockpit. So the detail to it, you can just see the detail to it, how amazing it looks. Absolutely stunning. It's really close up. Look at the detail in the instruments. Again, we have the flight management computer. You've got the weather radar there, the comms. I mean, the detail in it just looks absolutely fantastic. Take a look at the overhead panel. Look at that. I mean, look at the detail. There's so many stuff going on, so much involved. That's just a stunning picture right there. That's lovely, that is. Night light in there. Look at the way that the light shines on the instruments. Stunning. It modeled beautifully. Oh, fully simulated music player. Are you kidding me? That is cool. And even a functional coffee maker. Come on, seriously? I gotta give it to Just Flight. They have done an amazing job with this. And right, this is the radio. As we can see, we've got the play and stop button, got the fast forward, rewind. So okay, all right, man. Okay, so this is called the Becker. Okay. I mean, how cool is that? So it looks like you got 7 different types of music. Autumn Day seems like that's track number 4. So all right, okay. So we're really interested what this music's going to sound like. A fully integrated music player. While I'm sitting in the flight deck, preparing the aircraft, manually putting in all the data in the FMC, the waypoints and that. Passengers are coming onto the aircraft and they're met with this lovely music playing in the background, getting them nice and comfy in their seats, making them relaxed. Got the tablet, which you can do all the FMC stuff through the tablet, I believe. That would get sent over to the FMC. And I noticed that there's a Navigraph icon for SimBrief. It's got some extra features in there. I mean, just seeing, look at this information just in this section alone tells me you can do a lot of things on this thing. You've got so much information on here. Seats for takeoff, seats for landing, the crew, doors, like so many things you'll be able to do through this tablet. It's going to be mind-blowing because they'll add so many features to it. I would imagine they've integrated it, but I wonder if it has its own surface vehicles integrated into this add-on. I don't see anything here telling us that it has. I'm going to say 100% that they have got their own integrated ground services vehicles. 100%. I'm just by looking at this screenshot, pretty much tells me that is what that part is. By the level of detail that has gone into this BAe 146, that makes it worthwhile to buy. It's worth the money. The variance that you get and the liveries is insane. I mean, this aircraft is going to be so much, it's going to be so much fun to fly. You would never get bored of this aircraft. You would never get bored flying it. Just Flight has just bought just an insane add-on. So much stuff has been integrated into this aircraft. So much detail has gone into this aircraft. They have literally gone down in details right down to the very last rivet. Really have. What an add-on. And I cannot wait to see what Just Flight brings out next. I really can't wait. This is just the start. This is just the beginning of what they are going to be bringing. This is showing us what they can do and what they're capable of doing. What the hell's next? What aircraft are they tending to bring out next? Can you imagine bringing out a 737-200 series? Jeez. Whew. That's a classic. That is a classic 737. But they are known to bring out some of the old classics. So, yeah, Just Flight, man. What are you bringing next to the PS5? What are you bringing next? Like, I cannot wait. I really can't. Guys, that is it for me on this video. Covering the two most aircrafts that I wanted to cover with you guys. If you've got this, I hope you're enjoying flying in this aircraft. But please, please hold off telling me what else can be done in this aircraft. Please don't do it. I'm not going to watch any videos on anyone else that has the BAe 146 or the Concorde. I'm waiting till I get them because I want to be surprised by these things. Please don't, if you're going to put stuff in the comments, please don't put anything saying what else can be done in this aircraft. Guys, it's only going to get better and I cannot wait. What aircraft are we going to get next? Oh, can't wait. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.